Digital India with the aim of converting India into a developed country with apt foreground and in-depth knowledge for becoming a digitally realized economy. The Government of India flagged off the Digital India program in 2015 with a grant launched by Narendra Modi with the advent of the internet e-governance. Enterprises started taking shape slowly but steadily. The idea is to improve internet connectivity and make the public digitally aware, especially by empowering the rural sector. The focus is on developing infrastructure and providing enhanced electronic initiatives across the country and reducing manual work. Dear friends, as you know that today our paperwork has become lesser day by day, and we have transacted and we are doing transactions digitally. That is the great achievement of our nation. Because of the huge population, because of population, we have become the highest and greatest user of the electronical transactions. Creating digital infrastructure along with digital literacy is a key aspect of moving forward in the vision for Digital India. One of the first few steps in this direction were the computerization of railways and land records. Today, every farmer knows this thing that our home and houses, our lands, farms have been recorded, and even railways, post offices, banking, in all the sectors we have become online, taking cue from the central government, different state government to started coming up with their own e-governance initiatives to help create awareness about digitalization and improve infrastructure. Primarily, the vision for Digital India was centered around three main aspects: empowering citizens digitally with the help of collaborative platforms for increased digital literacy. The Digital India program pushes for comprehensive knowledge and increased usage of smartphones, computers, laptops, tablets, among various other digital or electronic devices. This goal includes making resources digitally accessible, transferring copies of documents to the cloud, making digital literacy a universal objective, building online platforms for government approachability, offering digital services in Indian regional languages, creating and utilizing digital infrastructure. Imagine a scenario where you are able to convey a message from the far end of the world to an extremely remote village, shying away in an oblivious corner of India with the help of the internet. Wouldn't that be wonderful? That is exactly what Digital India is trying to achieve by proposing to build infrastructure that supports high speed internet all across the country, including areas with remote connectivity, to look at it in terms of specific targets. This is what it aims to achieve, creating a unique digital identity that serves an individual lifelong across a range of platforms and services and is completely authentic, making high speed internet available as a topmost priority for relaying information and delivering services, making provision for a public cloud with a private space that can be shared amongst specific individuals, encouraging digitalization in the financial sector by promoting services such as mobile banking and net banking, building a cyberspace that is safe and well encrypted, making a common service center easily accessible to all. E-governance and digital delivery of services. As mentioned earlier, the government at the central and state level has been coming up with a range of electronic initiatives. These are being improvised with the aim of making the delivery of public services an easier and smoother process and making access to these services effortless and trouble-free. All these plans are being executed with the needs of the common man in mind through service delivery options that make processes easier and help create digital awareness. Some of the goals, the initiatives, aims to achieve with this aspect in mind, making cashless financial transactions digitally, supporting business workflows with enhanced digital services, providing single window services across departments with seamless integration, making use of real-time services on online digital platforms, accelerating e-services by making them available on the cloud, using geospatial information system GIS technology for better integration with related organizations. As per the Digital India mission statement, they stand by the acronym IT, which stands for three different verticals. E-Kranti. E-Kranti is another name for the revamped version of the e-governance platform launched on a national level by the Government of India, called the National E-Governance Plan 2.0. The original structure of the plan consisted of domains such as healthcare, agriculture, education, land, courts, passports, many municipalities, police, taxes and so on. with the mottos of transforming e-governance in order to transform governance, transformation instead of translation, and integrated services instead of individual services, amongst others. The government is pushing for the e-Kranti program to be cornerstone for the Digital India movement. Apart from the mentioned social projects, this program will also see the addition of other relevant aspects such as women empowerment, child development, urban governance, financial awareness, social assistance, and so on. Here are some of the projects being undertaken under this program. E-healthcare, as per this subdivision, technology would be provided to maintain medical records, provide medical consultation online, record patient information, supply medicines through online portals, among others. E-education. The idea for the platform is to provide internet in all schools with free Wi-Fi in secondary and higher secondary schools. As per the plan, around 2,50,000 schools will fall under this phase of program. Another big vision is to develop and promote a program called Massive Online Open Course. Next is security. Technology is being built to provide real-time, mobile-based disasters related services and emergency services, providing fast responding network that can possibly help save lives and provide speedy and timely services in case of emergencies. Farmers. Under this scheme, farmers will be provided with a technical know-how and real-time application of information regarding prices, mobile banking for easier financial transactions, and ordering inputs online easily and without any issues. Cyber security. With a growing need to curb cyber crimes and ensure safety in the digital space, the government is setting up National Cyber Security Coordination Center across the country. It has also come up with CERT in short for India, Computer Emergency Response Team, which serves to spread awareness about cyber security issues. Next is justice. The government plans to digitalize courts, jails, prosecutions, police, etc., to build a strong space and provide strength to the justice system and structures better and at par with global standards. Financial inclusion. Various technologies have been proposed to build up and strengthen financial inclusion, including features such as post offices, CSCs, micro ATM programs, mobile banking, and so on. Pillars of Digital India. The vision for Digital India is an amalgamation of different thoughts, ideas, and plans that span a range of departments and ministries functioning within various pockets across across the country. The Digital India program is supposed to work in tandem with the Department of Information Technology. In collaboration, they have come up with 9 aspects that will function as the pillars of the Digital India program, which are wholesome aspects of the scheme by themselves, involving the roles and functions of different ministries of government. The following are the 9 main pillars of the digital movement. One is making mobile connectivity a universal feature. Two is broadband highways, e-governance, public internet access program, e-Kranti, manufacturing electronics, information for all, information technology for jobs, early harvest programs. Role of social media. For the Digital India program to succeed, grow and develop, social media has a very significant role to play. These days, social media is not restricted to a particular section of the society only. Dear friends, as we have praised, admired and appreciated nature, all worldly people that we have around us may beat, cheat and defeat at any time, as per the words, thoughts and ideas of this William Wordsworth, who suggested her sister that it is only nature which is always friendly and familiar with us. And if our social media, Instagram, Facebook, these are so fastest and speedy in providing information from one place to another, then how is the speed of this solved? By having the presence of nature. It is really unread, unspoken, unlearned, unrecorded. So must we pay our attention towards the rule of nature, law of nature. You don't have to be an expert at technology to understand how the different social media platforms work. Smartphones are becoming an increasingly common commodity, and even the so-called low strata of society is able to earn one thanks to the rising affordability of smartphones. As per reports and research, India is well on its way to becoming the second largest smartphone market in the world, overtaking USA and next only to China, the world's biggest smartphone market. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, among a plethora of other platforms are rising by the day in terms of popularity in the Indian digital market sector. People across all age groups are warming up to the idea of being active on one social media platform or the other. If not all, it's proven to be rather helpful in the dissemination of information and staying connected faster than of communication. It often happens that breaking news will go viral through social media platforms much before it makes its way to commercial news houses. With a scroll or a click, a whole new world of information opens up right in front of you. Like most things, this is a double-edged sword, though it comes with its own sets of advantages and disadvantages. And it is in the hands of the people and the government to turn it into something that has the power to bring about positive changes rather than turn into a social evil. One of the best examples of bringing together government partnership with the people of MyGov. As founded by the Government of India to encourage citizen engagement and make them stakeholders in the country's development. The vision behind this platform is to promote collaborative governance and ensure better partnership between the government and its people, building goodwill and cultivating a feeling of mutual trust and individual responsibility. One can say that Digital India is already proving to be a powerful and impactful platform to revolutionize the digital space and put it to proper use, and this is just the beginning. Dear friends, you are not to forget that our nation has become the first biggest user of the online programs. In summary of the Digital India, we can say Digital India is mainly the application of e-governance to provide the government services to the citizens through the internet. This research paper highlights the main challenges and opportunities related to the implementation of a e-governance in India. This study investigates the success of e-governance initiative in Digital India program with respect to various difficulties faced by users of e-governance system in selected local governing bodies in Pune district from an individual perspective. To achieve digital empowerment of citizens, this study focuses on the government to citizen G2C domain. The other domain like G2E, G2Z and G2B are out of the scope of this study. E-governance has become an important and necessary tool in the context of reforming public citizen administration partnership can be radically improved through e-governance, through Digital India program. This needs to be viewed from the background of traditional administrative processes and the bureaucratic mindset in the district. Dear friends, really we have the great opportunity for becoming the guru of the world, and our India will become one day exporter and innovator, inventor in all the fields of our education and economy. Thanks, dear brothers. Thanks all of you. May God bless all of us.